Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have roughly about 20-ish layouts to share with you during this August layout share. I've been busy. I've been using my kits. This is page kits. This is my Through the Seasons kit. It's a little bit of everything just because I wanted some variety, so I kind of intermingled a few things to work on during this past month. So let's get started, and let me show you what I came up with. Some of these are double pages, so I just want to make sure that we're over here. Hopefully there's not too much glare, but I'm just going to position it this way just so that you can kind of see the 2 pages. I think you can see the 2 pages. Okay, so here are the first 2. This is, I did make some little notes here. This is by Cheryl Even. This sketch, oh my goodness. And it's from the Even More Scrapping blog, and it's sketch challenge number 84. I picked this one in particular. I changed it up just a smidge because I was kind of guessing the size of the photos, particularly the ones on the end. But this was a great sketch to keep in mind when you have a lot of photos of the same thing and you just want to knock out like one layout and let it be. So that is that layout. Let me just move these over to the side here so they're not distracting. And my journaling is on the back. I just saw it. All right, so here's another double page. Let me just move this one over to the side here. This is another double page. Sorry if it's like a little, maybe I can, you know what? Let me move them off to the side here and then I'll pull them in. It's a little distracting when they're uneven with a lot of stuff. All right, let me just see. Ooh, here we go. So here is another one. This one is using a lot of 6x6 papers. Oh, and I think I lost my little, where did I get this inspiration? Oh, I did write it down somewhere. Maybe it'll surface. Anyway, so the sketch it was only a 1-page sketch, and it called for 2 different sheets of paper here and here, so 6x6, and then these, I know you can't tell, but they're also 6x6, but they're on a diagonal, and you can't barely see it here just because of the size of the photos, but it's the same kind of mirror image, and I just tried to move the same papers around in different spots. So it's another great one for scraps. If you have not 6x6, but if you have 6x12 scraps, it's a good one. And I also did a companion page to that, which is here. So you'll see a lot of those same colors from this particular collection that I was trying to use up. So there is that one. When I have a lot of photos, I tend to default to the pocket pages, just because I don't necessarily always want to create layouts for all of the photos. All right, so this was a layout or a sketch, just see where I am, by Jennifer Smith, and this was her layout was 2 pages, and I shrunk it to just 1 page. And I think this was one of my page kits that I put together because I saw the flamingos and I know I could use it. So this one is very simple. Again, photo heavy for sure. But I ended up using some pieces because I did not have any collection for this. I ended up having to kind of go dig through some stuff in my stash, and I did find some, so that was great. All right, here is another one. This isn't using some Paige Evans paper specifically. I did look for sketches that I could use scraps for. All of these tags are made out of pattern papers from some Paige Evans collection. I don't even remember which one. The sketch is from Scrap a Sketch, and it is by Lisa Sikorsky. So very simple. Just wanted to highlight this particular photo, the time frame of when it was taken, and I kind of just let the tags kind of do the work. I did add some bling, some enamel dots. All of these were fussy cut from any kind of papers that I had. I did have some a sticker sheet because I think I had the project pad for this particular. This is also from the project pad. It's a thin sticker. So I just backed it on white and fussy cut it. Same thing for these other elements that you see here on the back. All right, here is another one. This is also a paper kit that I put together. This is using, this paper is Beaky Booten, and the sketch is by Susan Stringfellow. Very simple. The background and the mixed media background really does most of the work. I just went in through my stash and just tried to find coordinating papers that could anchor my photos. So I only had 2 photos. I knew I just kind of wanted to showcase the photos, make them pop. And I think using elements of the black throughout really did that. I even brought in some wood veneer from my stash. Again, using more things up. I love using stuff up from my stash, things that I just found around in my color bins. Yeah, it's great. It's a great feeling. Here's another one using that Paige Evans, and this was also a page kit. This one, let's see. Oh, I'm like, what are these notes? Okay. This is a sketch from, or a layout from Pages with Heart. And so this was using just two pieces of paper, pieces of pattern paper, and only one was double-sided. I believe it was this one. This blue one. So it is all of the same thing. Again, using the collection, Paige Evans collection. I don't even know if these papers and these, the project pad were the same. Probably not the same collection, but her many designers, and she's one of them, you can use their embellishments interchangeably, which I really love. So you see me bringing in different things from within her other collection that I was able to bring into this one. So I really love the way that this one came out. Lots of white space, and I'm okay with that. Let me put this back here. And then I have this one. Let me just see. If you can see that there. This is Scrapbook Generations sketch support, and it's the free sketch number 8. So that is this one. It called, I'm almost positive it did call for the 3 pictures. And then some pattern paper here, and then the cluster of the circles. So I just used my punches for that, using scrap papers that I had, and then went digging through some of my sticker sheets and my thickers for this one. And for this one, I did do a companion page and a pocket page. And so here is a ton more photos from this particular villa that we visited last year, and so you'll see me bringing in some of those elements here and here along the way. All right. Okay, so let me shift over. This is one of my page kits, paper kits with no embellishments. Again, reminding you, whenever I say paper kits or page kits, they mean I had no embellishments. I just made them out of my paper for my stash. This was a page maps, but I don't remember which one. I didn't write it down. And I may not have known. That may be part of the issue. All right, so here we just have the showcase of the 2 photos. We have just some different elements here, the different strips over here, and then obviously want to call your attention to this grouping, and this grouping. And then I do have a smaller pocket page for this one. It's related to the same event, and yeah, try to just cross over and use some of the same colors on the journaling spots. And even in the back, to just make it cohesive with the particular layout. I tend to take a lot of photos, friends. Oh, this was with that. All right, so here's another one. Let me just get in frame here. Here is another one. I used quite a bit of my Cricut for this one. I did the title in my Cricut. I did these flower because I wanted to get that whole like 70s feeling. I didn't find a particular font that I had in my saved, but I thought that was good enough. I also did the viewfinders in the Cricut. And just kind of put together because I knew I wanted to highlight these 2 photos. When I have a lot of photos, I kind of pick a handful of them, 1 or 2, and sometimes a little more. And then anything excess that I want to document is what I throw in the pocket pages. Things that I can cut, I know I can cut down that don't necessarily need a whole 12 by 12 layout, I like to do in these pocket pages. And so I specifically look for photos that I can trim down. Both of these were 4 by 6s. You know, the ones that really do tell the larger story, I kind of just kept 4 by 6. And then I just brought in some of those flower elements and the papers into the pocket page from the layout. All right, and now we are towards the tail end here. So here is a layout that I did related to this kind of several nights of some different events that happened when we were on our trip. And I kind of selected these 4 photos. I did have a lot of photos, so I wanted one more in here, and so that's what I put here on the back of that flip flap. I do that too sometimes when I don't necessarily have enough for a pocket page. I will go ahead and use the flip flap for that reason. And then I have my journaling here. And I am using up my 49 and Market stuff. This is using one of the travel ones for 49 and Market. So I'm trying to use my rub-ons. I'm trying to use my 49 and Market stash. Here's another one. Again, this time I did end up using a couple of the flip flaps in different ways. So this one, it opens up sideways. This one opens up this way. Oh, I just realized that photo is upside down. I gotta fix that. And then, you know, I clustered the title here using some of those film strips. But that one is good. I'm going to set this one off to the side. And I'm going to bring this one in. This is also really, really, really beautiful paper. I just love this paper so much. I did add some rub-ons right here. I can feel them. I did use that large different film strip, and then I brought in some more neutral. This viewfinder was in that 49 and Market. This is not even from the same collection from that travel, but just I'm keeping my 49 and Market, all of my stuff together. So that I can use it, right? And hopefully be successful that way. And then just journaled about where we were here. And then I do have some extra photos from this particular side trip that we did on this particular day. So I did include them here. I did do a bunch of rub-ons here with a little title, and just some additional photos that were taken that day. All right, so the run through. I do count pocket pages for the number of layouts, so just be cognizant of that. I did 24 layouts this month, including pocket pages, and I used up, oh, what does that say? I used up 38 pieces of 12 by 12 paper. I did not include 6 by 6 papers in that, and I did not include any 8.5 by 11 papers. This is the one I have to fix after I stop filming. So we made a good dent in the papers this month, which is great. This month, and when I'm filming this, I just have my regular, just my scrap room kit. So I know that is not 30, how many papers did I say? 38 pages. So I know I'm above that. That is the only thing that scrapbook paper that I've purchased in the month. So yeah, so I think we're doing good. We're going to keep trucking on and keep working on creating those layouts for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this layout share, and come back soon. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. Bye for now.